I decided to make a little video on my dual battery setup, my 2001 Chevy Silverado 1500 LS. It's not completely finished yet, but it's still work in progress. It's always going to be work in progress. Okay, here's my original battery, or here's the battery. I just purchased this. This is an Extreme, Odyssey Extreme 3478 PC 1500 because I wanted the side post for the original, keep everything original, and add the top post to add the accessory stuff. Okay, so I did the big 3 upgrade, of course. 250 amp alternator. I upgraded this wire, so this original wire comes in, goes there. Then I added another one, goes to the top post as well. I grounded my radiator because it's aluminum and it stopped the electrolysis. I added an extra ground to this point, another ground to the body, and this ground, right, this is the one that goes to the second battery. I didn't do a ground. I grounded the 2 batteries together, and this goes all the way on. It goes underneath here, all the way around into the second battery. Okay, now this, like I said, here's the second battery terminal, and that goes up and around there, down the firewall, there to the solenoid. The solenoid from there goes around to the back of the battery. Okay, the only thing I have hooked up to this battery is a voltmeter that goes inside the truck. If you're going to hook up a voltmeter, make sure you come right to the battery so you get the voltage at the battery. Negative and positive go directly to the battery. Okay, so this is my new battery, and since I replaced the second battery, because I was, it's a lot of money with the new battery. They're 2 different batteries, so you have to install a solenoid. You can't run 2 different batteries without a solenoid, because this is a much older, but this is a 7-year-old battery, and it's much weaker. This one's holding 12.3 volts. This new battery is holding 12.8. It's a much more powerful battery than this Optim Red Top. The Optim Red Top has done me well. It's 7 years old and it's still kicking. So after purchasing all the items, the loom, the caps, the ties, the wire, the cable, because it's all one gauge cable, copper OFC that's going through this whole system. Then on this side, like I said, comes the solenoid. Solenoid out to the battery right there. See? I had those made and crimped, soldered, everything. This is the accessory wire. This is the accessory that goes, the hot lead that goes to the accessory. It goes down there. I have it go inside to the fuse box inside. I didn't use this one. I wanted to use the inside one. I don't know just what I wanted to do. So the ground is on the back of this. And that goes to the ground right there, which comes off the vehicle as well. Then I have my amplifier wire comes in down there. It comes from the back, comes up and around, goes to the fuse, around, and here. So like I said, I'm going to replace this. I'm going to replace this, but I didn't have the money to buy all the stuff I needed to install a second battery and a new battery. So that's what I did. Like I have all these are all caps. Now this frame piece doesn't fit on here anymore. Okay, and the battery tray I got at the junkyard. Saved 30. Got it for like $5. So I saved about 30 in the tie down. So other than that, eventually I was looking at the yellow top for a second battery, but the yellow top and this Odyssey Extreme have the same specs. Now, I might just get a second battery the same and then ditch the solenoid. I'm not sure yet, but If you have the same batteries, exact same batteries, you really don't need a solenoid. Other than that, I did not fuse the system. Now some people fuse it. I decided not to, and the reason I decided not to is because the original battery isn't fused. Now all accessories are fused, but you know, I'm pretty careful. Nothing's going to short out or ground. You know, hate me if you want, but I did not fuse the system. Now eventually I might fuse it. Depends. But anyways, like I said, that's my preference. I didn't fuse it. Right, wrong, whatever you want. But anyways, like I said, everything was put together over a couple days. Got the voltmeters aside, so the second battery has a voltmeter as well. Voltmeter, and the air pump is connected to that for my air ride system in the back. So, but you know, with the electric fan conversion and the amplifiers and the air ride system, I decided to put a second battery system in it. You know, it'll definitely extend the life of my starting battery and charging system. This system charges anywhere from 14.4 to 14.7, and that's with every. You know, if I got the AC running, the fans running, the radio kicking up on high, the bass booming. You know, it's holding. The headlights on, it's holding 14.5 volts, and I don't have any draw. You can roll the window down, it's a big amp draw. You don't see any fluctuations. I don't have any lights blinking, nothing like that. So this is just how I did it, you know. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, you could think, you didn't do it right or whatever, but I think it's pretty neat installation. It's clean. Everything is wire loomed, heat shrunk, soldered. You know, all my connections soldered. The back wall, you can't even really tell. I ran the positive over there. I ran the negative down through the front. You know, so everything is, you know, zip tied. Everything's tight. And other than that, that's what I did. So hopefully, this kind of helps out anytime. I never have to worry about a dead battery. So, if you think about doing it, you leave your comments, concerns, complaints, questions if you have any, and hopefully you can. You might want to do the same. So, other than that, that's about it. I don't know if you can see down in there. Anyways, that's just where. There's another angle. The battery there. There. So it's me. You can't. I got wires everywhere. Everything looks original. So the battery's held down pretty tight. It does have a little wiggle, but that's the whole tray. It's pretty cheesy. I don't know. Mounted this right here. Screwed it in with taps. There's nothing behind this. So when I was at the junkyard, I was looking at different, you know, stuff, and I wanted to make sure there's no wires or anything. This is empty back here. The only place there's wires, you have to be careful, is right here behind this. There's a grommet. There's wires that go in here. So other than that, it's the only place there's wires. It's empty all the way through. Alright, so I think that's about it. So, like I said, that's my installation of my dual battery system. Alright, take care, peoples.